In this episode, we sit down with the incredible Danni Banks, a serial online entrepreneur, the OG of OnlyFans creators, marketing genius, and all-round hustler.
Welcome to the podcast, Danni Banks.
Welcome. Danni spills the tea on some of the big names in the industry, including my hero, Jordan Belfort.
Let's talk about Jordan Belfort.
He's being controlled by his girl in the background, and she's like, don't look at them, don't talk to them.
And also controversial podcast, Fresh and Fit.
Fresh and Fit lie because they know that they can never be the men that they need to be with a bitch like me.
We film this podcast at 2 a.m. after a few drinks, so come join three tipsy but business-savvy friends as we talk business and have a little gossip. Pull up a seat and join us.
Big boys, moving to the world. Making money off my iPhone, yeah, every day I network.
Well, welcome.
Welcome, Danny.
We have the wonderful Danni Banks on Wi-Fi Money today, and she's here, she's looking like a queen. And you know what? A lot of people talk about Danni Banks. You know, it's in everyone's mouth at the moment. They're trying to copy, they kind of talk about her, all this kind of thing, right?
And if you don't know who she is, you're going to know.
You're going to know.
You will know.
Don't get me started.
You're going to know. You're going to know.
With the copycat.
But you know what? Danni Banks isn't just, you know, someone that you see online. She is a businesswoman. She's an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
She's a social media star. And she is who she is. She's Danni Banks.
And she's a family woman.
She's a family woman, unapologetically herself at all times. And I think this is a really good opportunity for Danni to kind of show a different side of herself. Like, yes, she is Danni Banks, but she also
Danny Skanks or Banks? I'm kidding.
But she's actually.
I think we're going for the bank on this.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
We're actually trying to do a positive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's positive.
Oh, it's
I got 8,000.
How can it be negative?
Yeah, that's good.
I mean,
But
what
look,
do you
what you
think?
think? Negative is bad or what?
Yeah, Danny's been looking at the cameraman, Joe, for a little while.
Yeah.
Drinks a high noon, she gives him a little wink. But anyway, what I was saying is Danni Banks isn't just Danni Banks. She is actually a smart business lady. She knows what she wants.
Oh, for sure.
She knows her product, and she has a brand. And we're here on Wi-Fi Money to talk about it because Danni Banks is Wi-Fi Money. She travels the world. She does what she wants. She has her phone. She has her laptop, and she makes money for wherever she wants. And she does a great job at it. So welcome to the podcast, Danni Banks.
Welcome.
First off, thank you so much for having me.
What do you
And
feel
thanks
like?
for that intro.
Yeah, well,
That was a great intro.
Yeah, it's different, right? Okay, so you know, we're not like a fresh and fit. We're gonna show. I'm a feminist. I love women. I'm a feminist.
We were actually.
So that
gonna
means
get
you're
to
not
some-
gay?
That means I'm not gay.
Because Fresh and Fit lie, and there are actually kids.
Yeah. Do you think? What? You think they're gay?
For sure, 100%.
I did.
Yeah.
What other man
Yeah,
would
sense of that.
demean a woman about how
Yeah.
they get their money?
Yeah. It's so that's what I think.
Well,
I
one thing-
actually weirdly agree with that. And I saw a TikTok the other day. It was like, if you want to degrade women, be mean to women, you hate women.
But that's their brand.
Yeah, but maybe you're gay.
Their brand? Okay,
Yeah,
so
maybe you're
who
gay.
the fuck follows them? Other
it's
men that hate
hypocritical.
bitches?
That are also gay.
It is,
Is it?
Because
Gay?
I don't know even any gay men, and my hairstylist is gay as fuck, and he's laying in that room right now. And he's the nicest person I know.
Big up
And the
Derek.
last thing he would ever do, big up to Derek.
Big up to
He
Derek.
would never in his life treat me like that.
No.
So guess what? That's men that are intimidated by the fact that women are successful, and that fucks with their head because they know that they can never be the men that they need to fucking be to be with a bitch like me.
Hell yeah, mic drop. Literally, mic
I mean,
drop.
that's on God.
I mean, that's not God. And to be fair, so to go back to actually how we met, Danni Banks didn't just randomly pop up here. We've had a bit of a relationship, me and Danny.
I'm a bit of a side character in this.
Yeah,
one.
he's a bit of a side character.
Nah, you that too.
Oh no, I'm not now.
But myself reached out to Danny. I liked what she did. I loved what she represented. Her brand was so cool.
What
It
was
was
that?
when you had 8 million followers.
I know, but what did I represent?
You represented someone that was definitely herself and definitely someone that wasn't copying the industry, was a pioneer of the industry. And I think that's very important to be a pioneer of the industry. You pave the way for other people. And sometimes it's very, very nice to feel like you're the teacher. What does it feel like when people are copying you and you can see it and it feels a bit, maybe a bit too much disrespectful?
So this is something I struggle with.
Okay.
And as a businesswoman that does content in the industry, instead of me thinking that people are copying me, I like to think that they're inspired by me.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
Positive outlook.
it's a hard thing for people to grasp,
Mhm.
especially if they lack confidence things or like whatever the case may be, which is a little bit of my story. So, for example, Kim Kardashian,
Yep.
my biggest like inspiration
Okay.
as a businesswoman, as a sex symbol,
Yep.
as a great model, as a great mom, as a great family person. There's not one thing that you can say bad about that lady that will make me agree with you, because I don't agree with it. And I think that she's an amazing person. So think about it like this. Do you think she sits around and is like, oh, the world copied me? No, she's like, I inspired them. I set the tone. I made the movement. I am the motion. So I need to realize that all these girls that I know of, quote unquote, that are copying my content and things that I've done, maybe they're not copying me. Maybe I inspired them.
They're inspired. That's a brilliant way to look
Because
at it.
they'll never be me.
There's a brilliant way to look at it.
And I'll never be Kim Kardashian.
And that's
They'll
okay.
never be her.
And that's okay, because you can have your own brands. And do you know what?
Exactly.
That
Like,
But
she'll-
it takes
Kim
it takes
Kardashian will never
growth.
be you.
It takes growth
Exactly.
to understand that. So I do kind of like get emotional online a little bit and be like, oh my God, these bitches copying me. But I'm like, you know what? They look up to me.
Yeah.
They're using me as an inspo.
Positive mindset.
And I should understand that, like, but my thing is pay how much words do.
Yeah. Give back
Don't
to
act like
Hell yeah.
you just made this skit up or this thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Give
give-
people credit for their ideas. And
Exactly.
give people credit for
So,
things
like,
that they've inspired you with.
That I think that's just something I do struggle with as a businesswoman in this industry.
Yeah.
But that we all have struggles,
We all have struggles.
and we
have-
are not perfect.
We have struggles. And you've got inspiration in Kim Kardashian, which brings me to the format of the podcast.
Okay.
We do this every single week, okay, without fail. We pick 4 positions in a dream business. You're going to start a new business. Okay, it's brand new. You start it today. Okay. And you have to hire some people. And throughout the podcast, every now and then I might say, right, we're going to hire this position. Who's it going to be? Now, we just talked about Kim Kardashian. So I'm going to ask you, if you could pick your dream business partner, would it be Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. You trust her. You
1
trust her
billion.
50-50. She's going to do it with you. You're going to be best friends, basically.
100%.
Do you think have you met before?
I've seen her, and
You've
she's
seen
seen me, and I think that everyone thinks I look like Kylie Jenner so much that she saw me at Philippe Chow, Miami 4 years ago, and Michael Jordan was actually there too, which was so fucking weird. But she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she was with Larsa Pippen. That was like when they were still friends.
Yeah.
And I was so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God, because I do kind of feel like sometimes I do look like Kylie. And back then I had like the little like oblong like
Yeah.
cut.
Okay.
By any means, I don't lie about my age. I am 34 years old. I'm way older than Kylie. I'm not saying I
can
look
see
like
it.
her.
I can see it myself.
I didn't try to look like her.
You've aged well.
I kind of like see it a little bit.
I see it too. Do you see a bit?
A little bit. Kylie Jenner, I
Kylie
kind
Jenner.
of look like her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
oh,
would-
yeah.
I
As
would
you were
say
So
saying it, I was
I
like, oh,
thought that I kind of did.
incredible
And then I was
businesswoman.
scared that Kim, you know how like you see someone, you're like, I know she's probably someone, but I don't know who she is. I think she saw me and she was like, oh, okay. But like, I don't think that she
Probably
is,
looked to you and went,
I don't think that she's like a rude person. I don't think she's nasty. Like, I think that she's just a bad bitch that just did her thing. And like, why can you hate someone that grew up in money? I wish the fuck I did. Who the fuck doesn't?
Hell yeah. Yeah, but I mean, she grew up with money, and then.
But she
it
still
didn't-
made money.
but
Hella money.
But she didn't let it define her. She moved on and was like, this is
And
what I'm
everyone's
gonna
so
do.
mad about sex tapes and all this. They're mad because what you're mad about is what you don't understand. So you're embarrassed that she made millions of dollars off a sex tape. Why? Because you don't have enough balls to do it?
Exactly.
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 What you don't like is what you don't understand.
And-
And you don't need to. And I don't give a flying fuck.
I
That
fucking
bitch is a
agree.
badass woman.
I fucking agree. Do you know what? One of the best marketing
Mic drop
plays, one of the best marketing like ideas that she had was to release a sex tape. But maybe you believe that she did
Are we
it on
talking about
purpose.
the leak?
Yeah, but was it a leak? It wasn't a
Yeah.
leak,
But it
right?
doesn't matter. Here's what I'm trying to say. The outside looking in hates people like her because they don't have enough balls to do what she fucking did. And they
100%.
want to judge her.
They want to
As
judge
a
her for-
mom, as a businesswoman, as all these things. Why? Because you're a broke mom sitting at home with your baby daddy who's probably way worse than Kanye West, which of course they are because they're not fucking rich as fuck. Like,
Yeah, for sure. She
it
basically
doesn't matter.
she plays everything like perfectly.
she's actually
I think
very
she's a very-
strategic. And you want to know the number one thing about her that I enjoy?
Yes, I would love to know that.
She's sober.
There you go.
And you want to know what my dad told me the other day?
Go on.
Danielle, if you want to be successful in your life, you don't fucking drink alcohol. And that has been my biggest downfall is drinking
But no,
alcohol. Let me talk.
I'm not having that.
Yes, it
No,
is.
No, I'm not having that.
Okay,
I'm not having
well,
that because
can I tell you my
you
other-
are
my
successful
other
and
person?
I'm successful too.
My
and
other
we both
person?
drink.
My other person who I'm in love with, you know he's never even tried it?
Who?
Donald Trump.
Oh, Donald Trump.
His dad was an alcoholic. His brother died from alcoholism.
You Trump supporter.
What do you think of Kanye?
You damn right I am.
You're a Trump supporter.
Yes, make America great again. Yes.
If you had a message to everyone that's not a Trump supporter, what would you do right now?
Do your research.
Do your research.
It's
I
not
love that.
about white or black, and that's all this fucking country tries to make it
What
about.
do you think about the case?
The case, my man could be guilty. That's fine. Turns me on even more.
He's a bad boy. He's a
'Cause
bad
I'm
boy.
writing letters every day.
He's a bad boy. Okay, we bring up Donald Trump because of no. Can I just
okay,
can I
okay,
just
okay,
segue with
go
this?
on.
We bring up Donald Trump.
Don't. First
No,
off,
well, I'm gonna bitch
don't-
about.
One thing I'm gonna say to you: do not disrespect my man,
I will not disrespect your man Donald. Okay,
and don't point at me.
But it does. But it doesn't Donald point? Isn't his thing?
yeah, but you ain't Donald.
I am Donald. I'm not Donald. Yeah, you're in a British sandwich right now.
You're in a bird sandwich.
Am I in a
Have you ever-
potato
have you been-
jacket? A jacket potato?
potato, yeah. Have you ever been?
Could I have extra Heinz beans?
Have you ever been in a British sandwich before? No.
Tuna.
Is that the shit with like the tuna salad or whatever, or the tuna mayo?
I don't know what I was doing with that. I thought I don't know what a British sandwich would be.
By the way, guys, it's like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, first
No,
off,
I'm just letting the
first
people
off,
know
let
at
me
home
ask
so
a
they
question.
understand context
What
when
the
they're listening
hell
to
does
this.
0122 mean?
Oh, it means 22 minutes past.
So are
one.
you in military since you on military time?
Yeah, well, that's what we do. That's what
What-
British people
I know,
do.
but
What do you mean?
why? Can you explain that to me?
What do you
'Cause I
mean
need to know.
military time?
It says 0122. What the hell does
Yeah,
that
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
What's
It's
it
one,
meant to
it's
say
1
for
in the
you?
morning. It's 1 in the morning.
So what's the O mean?
Like zero.
Zero.
It's saying there's nothing there.
But y'all be on military time.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we are.
Let me
English
see your
are.
phone. Let me see your phone.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just one-
yeah.
No,
Is
no,
it the
no,
same?
no. It drops to 1. It
Oh,
drops to
shit.
0.
Oh,
Oh,
man, I'm
shit.
American all day.
Yeah, it drops to 0.
I never.
I
knew
go
that.
to every country and all I do is take me back to my cheeseburger city.
Anyway, back to Donald Trump. Okay, great guy. Great guy. So this leads
But
me-
what do you know about him?
Okay, not
Have
a
you
lot.
ever watched American Dream on
maybe
Netflix?
maybe you might tell me something because remember the format of the podcast is you've got to pick dream positions in your business.
Okay, go ahead. Ask me.
So we've got Kim Kardashian as your business partner. You're going to build a business together. Now we're looking for someone that's going to be head of sales. It could be anyone. No, wait, it doesn't have to be Donald Trump. It could be someone that's a family
Jacob
member.
Howard.
Jacob Howard. Okay, so weirdly enough, for the listeners out here, Jacob Howard is AKA Howie.
It's
Okay.
how we do it.
And you might
back, Howie.
you might have listened to his episode already. If not, go check it out because he's a genius at what he does. He's very much
He's
Wi-Fi
made
money.
me not only so much money, but not only increased the way I feel about myself, which is number one, creating content, posting content, how to do it, what to do, and just how to be fucking me.
And
And
so,
I've never met a more genuine fucking friend.
okay, so just for context, Howie is is Danny's friend. Okay, so out of
Well,
everybody,
he's like my brother.
I like your brother, but out of anybody, she could have picked anyone in the world, dead, alive. You know, it could have been famous, not
Because
famous.
guess what? He's gonna get
No?
the right people outside of him.
Right, so
and
do
we
you-
gonna run it up.
Do you know what it says to your character? And you told me
I'm
about this
loyal.
before. Loyal.
I'm a Taurus.
Yeah.
I'm loyal. I'm all
You're
about my people.
you're gonna pick your friend over anyone else in the world. And what does that say to you as a character and a businesswoman?
Because like he said, when I watch his podcast, it's true. Like I'm not gonna give it to my dad because he's 72 and he's not really into like the social media world, but because my dad's my number one.
Okay.
He's my best friend, and Howie's really like good friends with him as well. Howie has shown me more about business than anyone I've ever worked with in this business. So I trust him with my marketing, my everything. Like I could literally go to sleep and know that my money is gonna be rolling in, and I'm gonna be good.
So we're sticking with our friends. The loyalty comes out, and again,
It's starting to sound like a
it's
group thing,
it's
but-
interesting because we've had different people in this
Because
podcast.
my fulfillment
I
comes
like the
from
integrity.
people that
Yeah.
I love being happy.
Yeah,
Like
that's
everything
important
that
to you.
I
That's
do,
important to you.
everything that I do, like getting money, like buying cars, all these nice things. I literally got a Porsche 718 Boxster just because my dad's dream was to drive in a Porsche. Do you know that my dad can't even get in it because he can't drop that low to the ground, and it hurt me. But you need to know that I did that because that was my dad's dream.
Yeah, and that again, it just shows you're a family person. Like people can see you online, and you know, doing on your Instagram shaking your
Fuck
ass or
all
something
that
like
shit.
Like,
I'll go broke tomorrow. Guess what I'm doing? I'm buying a farm in fucking northern Montana, and I'm getting a bunch of fucking goats and some milking cows. No, that's my dream. I actually, if I show you my research
You got-
on my fucking Safari right now, like
Can we see your
that's
search
what I'm
history?
trying to do.
Yeah, we're milking. You've been milking.
No, but I
You
will
will be
have
milking.
someone that milks.
Are you putting up
You'll
the
have
search
you'll have
history?
your own milker.
Yes, I'm gonna
You're gonna-
hire
so you're
a
gonna be-
husband and a wife. They're gonna live on property and they're gonna take care of the animals. And I'm going to wake up every day and do animal content and live with my dogs.
Hang on, hang on. Let's rewind that a little bit. Animal content.
No, meaning
Just
like I'm gonna
nothing
like
weird. Not
no,
weird.
nothing weird. No, what's that word? I don't know. I don't even know the word because I don't fucking do animal sex. But what I'm trying to say is this: I literally am obsessed with animals, like the way I'm obsessed with my dogs. Ask anyone in the world. They are my fucking life. My dream is to have my 3 French bulldogs run through a field and just like live with like
Are you going to
animals.
start like a dog page?
I already have one.
Yeah, no, I've
Oh,
seen
sick.
it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Sick.
It's actually a pretty good dog page. All right, so we have got our second position. Okay, so we've got Howie in the mix, who, like I said, has been on this podcast already.
Look
You
at
can go
him.
see his episode. He's very, very smart at what he does.
Look how cute he is.
And it's again shows the loyalty because Howie came on because of Danny. So
yeah,
kinda,
but I would
yeah.
never leave him.
but it kind of shows the type
But
of
when I
person
tell
she
you
is.
right
been-
now,
it's
I
been a
could
bit
go
of a
broke
crazy
tomorrow.
year.
I swear to God on my life, I will never leave him.
you're like a connector. Like you get things done. you
Yeah,
have
but so is
connections,
he.
And so is he. And
We're
that's
the
why-
same fucking person.
That's why you work.
That's
well
why
together.
we bump heads like this. He's a Gemini and I'm a motherfucking Taurus.
Motherfucking Taurus.
And we go like this all fucking day.
Let me tell you what does this Taurus do for Wi-Fi Money Cash Now? What do you do? Tell us where you make your money. Tell us everything. Tell me about the come up. Tell me about where you started, how you got there, and what you're doing
when did
today.
you first make money?
So I was
No, Wi-Fi money, online money.
Wi-Fi money.
Only.
Okay, online money. So it was 2018.
Yep.
I moved back to Miami.
Mhm.
I got a big ass townhouse. And I met a guy who had a swimwear company that he was selling me. And I bought it. It was called Mixed Swim. And it was, I sent you the,
Yeah, that's
Look,
all right. Yeah,
maybe we
look,
could
look
show
good.
it on
Is
the
it? Is
podcast.
it? Yeah, we can show it. Is it still going?
nope, it's not. I
No.
let it go.
Okay.
But he was a really good business best friend of mine. And I hate to say this, but we don't speak anymore. And it breaks my heart to this day because he was like my Howie. Like back then, he was my Howie. Like his name was Daniel, and he was like my best friend. And he felt like I left him out of certain things. And it's like hard when you come up,
Yeah. You
people feel like you leave them out. And I don't know, whatever happened with me and him, whatever. Long story short, I had a swimwear company I bought from him, and then I started doing OnlyFans. So the first month I did OnlyFans was 2018. It was like November. And then I made like 12,000 just off subscriptions just from my Instagram
Just from
traffic.
Instagram. Okay.
And I'm like, 12,000? Like back then I was like, my rent was like $1,000. I'm like, 12,000? I'm like, Mom, I'm rich. The fuck?
Yeah.
Crazy money.
Like all my bills are paid, but you gotta remember, I was 28. I didn't have no fucking overhead, no bills. I'm like, oh my God, I got all this money. What the fuck am I gonna do?
No disrespect, but do you feel like now these days, 28 is a bit late in life to like start
I
making that
don't
big
really.
money? Well, how do you feel about it?
For me, as a person that does struggle with age, anatomy, or whatever it's biologically, whatever the fuck it's called.
Getting old.
Yes, it does bother me.
Aging.
It does bother me, but what I've learned in this industry is that there's someone and something for everyone. I know people that have fetishes of women that are 50 and up. I know people that love the fact that I don't lie about my age. I feel like, oh, well, I'm 34. I can still make the money.
Yeah, 100%. And we've had conversations off camera, and
yes, it does fuck with me.
We've talked about how like you are making money. It's gone down. It's gone up. It's gone down. It stresses you out.
I think the only thing that stresses me out personally is the fact that I don't have a family, I don't have a husband, I don't have a boyfriend, and I don't have kids. That is the only thing that fucks me up about it. But other than that, as far as like making money business-wise, I could do it forever. Like I could recycle content. I could like how Holly was saying, like you could forever like make money.
You can make money online or with Wi-Fi money. Like there's always something you can do if you know what you're doing. And you're looking. You're looking for the like. You're on the lookout for Mr. Husband. Apart from Joe behind the camera,
like, who doesn't want that?
You want to like settle down. You want to marry. You want to like have that guy.
I'm never gonna settle down because I don't settle. Number one, all I fucking want.
You did say earlier that you wanted a husband, a boyfriend.
Yes.
Do you want both?
No, just one.
No, I want the one guy to be one.
But
the thing is like, I'm not gonna settle A, and B, I'm gonna be with someone that respects like what I'm doing, but I also have to respect what he's doing. And a lot of the times right now, and the guys that I choose to date, they also have things going on that I might not be okay with, but that might just be because of things that I'm just not okay with. Like,
can you give us like?
Yeah, like okay, say my husband's an NBA player.
Okay.
Yep.
He's on the road like 800 fucking days a year, whatever it is. I don't fucking know. So do I allow him to have sex with other girls while he's out of town?
Probably not.
Probably not, but should I? I don't know.
It's
No.
Probably.
No. And the reason you shouldn't is because you got to know your self-worth. You're fucking Danni Banks.
But what makes me less than that if he just fucks them and just comes home to me?
I think that it really comes down to one thing. What do you want deep inside?
I don't want that.
You don't want that. Then it's a no.
So I feel like all the guys that I meet,
he's not the guy for you.
So all the guys I meet, that's how they are. They're like, okay, if you want to be my girl, you're gonna let me like fuck these girls while I'm not with you, and then I'll see you when I see you. No,
this is where the fresh and fit would come in and be like, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Again, Danny, I'm a feminist. I'm a big fan
because
of the women.
they don't get bitches.
Well, do you
They're
think-
faggots. Fresh and Fit are faggots. Please post this. They are faggots.
Please post
Marion or whatever the fuck his name is, or he's a fucking faggot. Fight me, bitch.
So-
Let's go.
Danny, you said with the guys that you're dating like high level guys, right? Like A players, top guys. Do you think that a lot of them are like that? Like you know this.
I know
industry
they're
more
all
than
like
me,
that.
Yeah.
They're all like
They're
that.
all like
Yes.
that.
There's
So-
not one that's not.
I think
So do you see
The
yourself
one that might
settling
not
for
be
less?
is the Jackie Christie and that one guy from Love and Hip Hop. That's probably the only guy on the NBA that has not cheated. I believe that Jackie Christie's husband has probably never cheated.
Do you think perhaps then the guy that you're looking for might not be in that category?
I'm not looking, by the way.
they have to come to you.
No, I just
If
what
it
happens
happens,
happens.
it happens.
I don't
Okay.
look.
Okay, I
If
like
you
that,
if
I
you
like that.
meet,
I'm banned
if-
from every dating site, from Hinge to Tinder to motherfucking
Look,
Raya.
and-
Oh, I can't go on Raya because I had an ad on Eros one time. Cool, I don't give a fuck. I'll sell this pussy, bitch. Pay for it. So I can't get approved for Raya. Like, I'm banned from everything.
I'll tell you what, if you happen to meet some British guy behind the camera on a
Nah.
podcast,
I ain't gonna lie. Can I be honest with you? I don't like the accent.
it's not that
I don't
bad.
like British accent.
Why not?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Should we
It's
turn
not
it-
manly, is it?
Sam,
It's not
Sam,
no,
should we
it's
turn
not
it to Fresh
manly.
and Fit?
No, dude, yeah. No, it's not manly.
It's not my thing.
It's
but
not
you know how
manly.
you have your thing?
What do you like? Get
Like how he has his thing, like how it's me, like it's a thing.
yeah, no. No, to be fair, I
Touche.
don't.
Babe,
Well
I'm
played.
joking.
No, I personally don't think like our accents like very sexy.
It's I don't know. I don't like British accents. I never have, never will. I like American dudes. Like I like a straight up New York. Like, yeah, what up, bitch?
walking
Straight up New
Where
York.
am I, son?
Hey,
Like,
Danny,
I
I'm
like
walking here. That kind of guy.
Who?
Who? Were you an owl?
Who?
Oh
What'd
my
you
god.
say?
Okay,
You said New York
can I
guy.
just say something?
New York guy.
I've just done a Wolf
the
Wall,
Italian
I've just done a
New
Wolf
York
Wall Street
guys.
quote.
Oh,
I've
God.
done a Wolf Wall Street quote. You know that one? Who? What, you an owl, Jordan? Let's talk about
That's
Jordan
goodbye.
Belfort because
Oh.
Wi-Fi Money loves Jordan Belfort. And Danny was on his podcast. How did that happen? Because I'm sure people want to hear about this.
I can't give everyone my fucking
Yeah,
juice.
give you some juice. You gotta give the juice. Like, this is a business podcast. This is your business.
All right, so I got drunk one night.
Okay.
My girlfriend from Atlanta was like, Danny, you need to DM him right now. He's on a private jet with his bitch. Like, he's like that dude. And I'm like, this is the guy from the movie? And she's like, yeah, that's him in real life. So me with 8 million followers, I'm like, fuck it. So I DM him, hey, we should shoot a podcast. 20 fucking minutes later, response. Let's set it up.
Fucking minutes.
Let's
But
set
you,
it up.
but you, but you were on the podcast with other girls.
Yeah, I
So
chose them. I
Was
brought
it-
them.
So it was your original like
So-
idea.
Oh, don't make me talk about who the people I chose.
No. It was your original idea. Like, okay, do a podcast with OnlyFans girls because
And he wanted to bring 2 more, not him, his assistant. So his
He's like,
assistant
bring more
is
in.
cool with me and my person. So we were like relaying like stuff through like someone through me. And then Jordan was like, okay, he's like, fuck it. It's 4th of July. He's like, I'll do like a whole little fake cookout look at the house.
okay.
When I tell you I drove my Range Rover up the fucking scope of a hill where he lives in the fucking like LA,
He's still doing good. Still good. He was still doing good for himself.
he hated everything about that interview and he did not want to do it.
Oh shit.
And his wife is like Christina, by the way, she's like gorgeous lady, but
I've
she
seen her.
just
Yeah.
she just did not want him to do it. It was just very like
Mm,
the energy was off.
it was off. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I took a picture in front of his like photo, like that Wolf of Wall Street, and like they didn't want us to take a photo. Like it was just like
So don't invite me if you don't want to do it. Like,
right,
like
and,
embrace it. Like
fucked
embrace
up,
it.
It fucked up like the vibe.
Embrace it. Yeah. Because it felt like because I listened to the podcast. It felt
was,
like he
rushed.
It was rushed, but it felt like he
Because
did
the
embrace
bitch was sitting behind him, like
It
you
did-
better not look at them.
And I'm not being funny. Like you're.
Can you
I-
give me
I-
a bit of context? I'm really lost. I haven't.
Okay, so for the listeners and Jack,
yeah,
so Jordan Belfort, who is AKA the Wolf of Wall Street,
Yep.
he has a podcast.
Yep.
Danni Banks
I
was
was the
like,
first model that's
someone
ever-
said to Danni Banks, you should hit up Jordan because he's got a podcast. It'll be good
Got
for your
that.
followers. Like everyone follows fucking Jordan Belfort, right? They're all
And I'm
guys.
so big on there that they answered me.
Yeah,
So,
so
who,
they should
who
say-
are the girls you took on?
So yeah, who the girls you took on?
Don't even ask me how we chose because the girls that we chose were
You
literally
chose-
when I say catfish, I need
you
to
didn't
call
know them. You didn't know
Nev
the
from
girls.
fucking Catfish MTV. No, it was that bad.
I need to call
did
Nev.
not know them.
Yeah.
It's Neve, I think.
When I tell you the girl was 7 foot fucking 17 and they were all fucking there when I fucking showed up and they're like, oh, the star's here. And I'm like, I'm standing in the outfit. And he was like,
Jordan's
and
like,
so, no, Jordan was like trying to be cool. Mind you, he's like your height, maybe shorter. Like, he's like this to me. He's small. But he's being controlled by his girl in the background. And she's like, don't look at them. Don't talk to them. Like, it was a whole fucking thing.
Oh, he's
Okay.
fucking. Do you know what? This has like ruined everything that I know about Jordan Belfort. Like, you think like
Don't meet your
he's not gonna be like
Don't meet your hero.
he's not gonna be like fucking
No, he's not
influenced.
like, I run the show. No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
it's
like
probably
influenced.
because he's been through so much shit and he probably respects his bitch. But I
Fair
understand
enough.
that.
Fair enough.
Listen, you can respect your bitch, but we're all there for business and we're not there to fuck you. So, like, calm
Yeah,
down.
let's just talk
and,
about-
like, I
talk
was
about
being
the-
so nice to her and, like, everyone.
Talk about like
The business
the
stuff.
business stuff, which is obviously what this is for. But
So it was really uncomfortable and, like, it wasn't, like, my best podcast, obviously. But, I mean, I did what I did and, shit, I made that shit pop.
yeah,
it
and
is
to be
what it
fair, like
is.
so that was for like context, that's the first time I ever found you because I
How
found-
did you find that? Off my page? Or his?
No, like I'm a big Jordan Belfort now. Actually, I'm a bit like oh. I don't know.
I mean, like,
I mean, it seems like cool.
you can't blame him. Like, he was someone that did time in prison, let bitches run his life. But I mean, like, outside of like what
Yeah, yeah,
happened,
yeah.
like he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a boss. Like,
No, he is a boss.
that man.
He
but
is that man. He did do
probably
it.
came out trying to be like, I want to change. I want to be this person. And so he met this girl, and like she's Argentinian or Venezuelan, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Has he got
I don't
a
care.
new partner? Like,
Yeah, new partner. Yeah, I think she's Spanish speaking.
She is Spanish. She's cool and great and amazing, but she probably is insecure. But oh well, who the fuck wouldn't be?
Yeah,
I
but
would be too.
but why does it have to be like that?
I would
Like
beat someone the fuckers
like
up.
we brought Danny here. Like my wife's here. You know, Jack's girlfriend's here.
If
So, like,
she thought, if they thought I was a threat, would they not be out here?
no,
No, they're
Yes, they
asleep.
would.
They
They're
wouldn't.
asleep in
No,
bed,
no,
or
no,
they
like-
might not be.
Oh, they're gonna yell at you tomorrow?
no. They don't think you're a threat,
That's what
right?
I'm
But if
saying.
they did think you're a threat, like I think they would trust me because I feel like I built the trust.
Yeah.
You know.
Listen, the last thing I'm gonna
Oh,
do
so you're
is fuck
saying that,
someone's
like-
boyfriend or
Yeah.
husband. I am just trying to do what everyone else is trying to do: build momentum and good vibes.
Good
in
vibes.
business. I don't want to fuck no one that's not free to be fucked.
Okay, so we'll talk about business again, right? So you value relationships in business. You think it's a golden rule.
Oh, but I'll
okay?
fuck a married guy for sure.
You'll fuck a married guy if he gives you some money. If he gives you enough
Depends
money.
how much.
Like,
And depends if I know the girl or
okay,
not.
so
So, for example, I know
I'm
your
married.
girl. I wouldn't fuck you
right, perfect.
unless you got like $1 million in
Yeah,
cash.
$1 million's fair.
And then I'll split it with her behind your back,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'll keep it
And
moving.
she'd probably take. Yeah, and she would do that deal. She would do that deal 100%. So you know you do value relationships apart from the married man type of thing with the money.
I do, but I don't, because at the end of the day, you reap what you sow, bro. Like, if you're gonna fucking marry a rich ass motherfucker who's like some rich ass fucking basketball player and he's trying to fuck me, bitch, I'm gonna get that money. I don't care about you. For what?
I agree. I think
I
you
don't
should go
owe
for
you
it.
nothing.
I think you should go
but
for
I
it.
owe her something because she's my friend through you.
There you
And
go.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I have values in different ways.
Your values in different
Have
ways.
sorry to interrupt.
Go on.
Devil's advocate. Have you ever run into a scenario where like you didn't know somebody's other half and then like you've like met them?
Are you joking? Like 300,000. What the fuck? I'm fucking all that motherfuckers.
Can you give me like a funny story? You don't have to like name drop anyone.
I don't know if it's funny, but
It's a story.
Yeah.
It's a story.
Yeah.
I met a guy
Okay.
on Instagram. He
Okay.
asked me for my Snapchat. He paid me $80,000
Right.
for my Snapchat username.
Okay.
He had a wife.
Did you add him back?
Well, no.
Finally.
There's no way he paid you 80,000 to just get a Snapchat username.
Do you want to see the fucking receipt?
80,000 just to get your username.
Yes. Oh no, 15,000 for that, but 80,000 for me to like keep talking.
Okay, like a
And-
girlfriend experience.
He just wants like
He was a famous NBA player.
He wants a cheeky Snapchat thing on the side.
He wants a little like a naked selfie here and there.
Yes. And
Yeah,
he
yeah,
he
yeah.
flew me and my best friend around the world with him and his team.
Okay.
Who is
And
it?
I only sucked his dick.
Who is
That's
it?
all you care.
Who is it? Okay, you sucked his dick, but who was it?
I don't. one thing about me,
So
I
kiss and
don't.
tell.
I don't.
Kiss and tell.
This is a suck and tell.
Want to know why I won't do it with him? It's because I pray to God one day he'll come back. He was the best thing that's ever happened in my life.
Mate,
he bought my first Chanel bag.
If you're watching this,
He
you're
bought my
watching
first Chanel bag.
God bless her soul. God bless
His
her.
soul.
can we just get a round of
His
applause?
soul. God bless his soul. Round of applause for him. Hope he comes back.
He actually just signed a $150 million deal.
Okay, that's some that someone could probably work it out now. Who it is?
Oh.
No,
Okay.
he's not interested. He said
No,
after
no,
his
no,
kid
no.
was born, he doesn't want to
No, the
cheat.
date is the 1st of June, 2024. He's just signed a 100,000 million.
That was
150.
yesterday. That was last year. He did.
Oh,
He's
okay,
been
there you
did
go.
that.
Last year.
He's worth
To
probably
the
like
day or-
500 million.
Wow.
Wow.
He's one of the number
Okay.
1-5. He's the top
Oh my God,
5
can we play Guess Who with
highest
Danni
paid
Banks?
NBA players in the world.
Okay, so
And he's from another country. By the way, that's your hint.
that's a very good hint to the listeners. I'm
Is-
not very good at
is it-
basketball.
is
so
it-
So listen, my point is saying this. Yeah, I feel bad for his wife, but I don't, because his obsession was this. He wanted to meet a Playboy bunny lookalike, like blonde, bimbo looking bitch. Apparently that's what I look like. I don't fucking know. But I made him happy and he liked it, and I fucking
TK for head as
traveled
well.
with him everywhere, and he brought my friends, and then some things happened in the country he was from. I don't want to say the extravagant thing. And then
yeah, go on.
We're gonna
he
find this
was
out after.
heartbroken, and then he was like, Danny, I gotta take a break from seeing you. And then after that, he said he had a baby, and the baby wasn't born,
Oh, yes.
God bless their soul, like completely healthy. And then he was like, I can't cheat anymore. And then after that, I heard from him like half of like 2 times, and then that was it. But when I say I got some man,
She's got some man.
Damn,
So
damn.
this
Sorry, 80k for head.
8K.
who?
So 80k.
8K,
Who's that?
8K for a blowjob.
Yeah,
Yeah. But that's what was happening.
Oh no.
essentially.
Well, I was on my period, so I lied. And then I came, and then I was like, I'm bleeding. He's like, I don't care. And I was like, oh my God, why do these guys not care when you're bleeding?
I feel like someone could work this out. Either way, this basketball player, right, it doesn't matter. Like, he was probably really
He was fine as fuck, and his dick is huge.
fine as fuck. Dick is huge, and he.
Rich as fuck.
This is going to go back to my my questions in the format of the business. This is business podcast. Don't forget that. We're talking about basketball players, whatever. They're like,
Who
they're
cares?
famous.
They come,
cares.
oh, I
They
got
cares. We don't really
100,000
give a
of
shit
those
about
motherfuckers.
However, okay, they're a very good example of someone that would represent a brand because basketball players are heroes to young
And by
people.
the way, they all cheat. So if you want a basketball player to be your man, bitch, he's gonna cheat on you. Just be cool with it.
He's not just throwing his ball through one hoop.
There you go. Maybe he's not good for a brand. So, Danny, if you started a business tomorrow and I gave you 50 million, okay, and you can spend that money on any influencer, celebrity, any famous
Kim
person
Kardashian.
you want to represent your company.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend.
No, Chris Jenner.
Oh,
her
Kris
mom.
Jenner. No,
Her
the
mom.
mom.
Okay.
So she's gonna be the face of your brand.
No, Kim is Kim.
Kim is the. You already picked Kim.
Okay, I'm double picker.
Okay, so Kim is.
I'm in the Jenner Kardashian family.
Okay, so Danny, we've talked about. Well, first it was Kim Kardashian off camera and off mics. We've just decided we're going to switch out Kim Kardashian as the salesperson. We're going to put Kris Jenner as the salesperson, and then we have to pick Danny's dream influencer. Who's it going to be?
Kim.
It's Kim.
I'm
Kim's
doubling
back in.
Kim.
Kim's back in.
I'm a double back.
Kim's back in.
I'm a double back bitch.
Why is Kim Kardashian your dream influencer brand ambassador for your company?
Because she is a fucking mogul. A. B. She's gorgeous. C. She's smart. She's a businesswoman. She doesn't fucking drink alcohol. She is.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest downfall.
That's your biggest downfall. Why do you think that?
Because I know it is. Like, if I didn't drink alcohol, I could probably
'Cause
maneuver a little
I
bit
drink
different.
quite a lot, and I feel like I'm quite
I
successful.
don't. This isn't AA, so I'm not going to talk about that.
Oh, I think it should be AA. She's just dropped. Everyone who's listening, she's just dropped her White Claw vodka all over the table.
Kim Kardashian is my true idol.
She's your idol. She's your idol.
She's a sex symbol. She's someone that people fucking hate on, but Like I said, what you don't understand, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Let's all jump in.
That lady is a very good mom, and like there's nothing bad to ever say about her. She's fucking so rich, bro. People hate what they don't understand. She is so rich.
What do you think about? Okay, so she obviously
And Paris Hilton. I love Paris Hilton.
Okay, perfect to my next question. So like those two business women, okay, they both had sex tapes come out. How
I'm gonna take notes. Shit, what do I
yeah,
gotta
that's
do
what I'm saying.
better?
Like, how do you feel about girls that are in business that have sex tapes out in the open?
I think it's amazing. I think it's cool. Like, I think it's like, okay, what? So you're doing what everyone does, and it just got shown. Ooh, so
You're
now
known
all
for
of a
something
sudden,
else.
we're the devil? No, motherfucker. Everyone in this room does fucking sex and does sex fucking tapes on their own.
Yeah, I'm a virgin.
Yeah, you look like
Okay, well, I know your girlfriend. No, you're not. But like, come on.
No,
You don't know.
I completely agree. I
So
think,
listen, like I said, once again, people want to judge people because they don't have enough balls to do what the fuck they do.
Can I ask a question, which I
Yeah.
think is like quite interesting? I'm not scared to ask it, but sometimes I feel nervous to ask it, which is with sex work and all that kind of thing. What's your relationship with your family and sex work? And do they know what you do? How do they feel about it? Like, how do you
When you
attack
say
it?
sex work, is it just like even naked? Like
Yeah, like,
videos
okay,
or
yeah.
something?
So sex work,
'Cause
like,
I'm like,
online.
I'm not no P.
You're not no P, but online, if I typed in Danni Banks naked, could I find it?
Yes.
Okay.
So my brother sticks up for me and always has and always will. And he says sometimes he is kind of embarrassed because his friends tease him. But tease you, you're 40 years old. Tease you for what? Because they can't fuck me.
Probably.
So my brother's cool.
Brother's
and
cool.
his wife is my best friend. We all grew up together. We're from a small
I
town.
get it.
And my brother's wife is like, fuck that. Like, you're still my fucking kid's, like, auntie. Like, we don't ever judge you. You're still, like, a role model. You're this good person. So they're good. My dad, tell him everything. I'm like, oh, I got to go turn a trick, or I'm going to get some money from this dude, or I do this or that. My dad's like, get that money. My dad's never in his life ever judged me. My mom, same thing. They're still together 36 years to this fucking day. They do not judge me.
They support everything you do.
Literally.
And do you think that's kind of helped you in your journey of business, having that support from your family?
Yeah, because my parents have money, or not like money like you guys, but like regular
No,
people money.
yeah,
I guess.
money, yeah.
I don't know.
You're middle class.
Damn.
High middle class?
Maybe. Upper
I
middle.
mean, you go to
yeah.
private school or what?
We didn't have that where I'm from.
Yeah.
I'm from a town of fucking 300 people. We didn't have upper middle, nothing. So my neighbors are Amish. My dad's family escaped Mennonites and they moved to where I'm from. And then my dad met my mom.
Okay.
Do they still?
So
live
they
there?
were Amish. Do they what?
Do they still live there?
Yes, they're still there.
Oh.
They're now. They're now.
And what happened in your life where you thought, I'm not built for this town. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna do this.
That's a good question. So when I was 13, I got that Paris Hilton book with the fucking glittery pink all over it, and I was obsessed with Allen Iverson and Paris Hilton because I played basketball, and you see me, I actually did really play basketball.
Yeah.
I was like a big sports player, and then like I loved Paris Hilton, and that was like my thing. I wanted to be like a rich girl. That was my dream.
Okay.
I didn't even really know what it meant, but I wanted to
You wanted
be
the
like
feel
famous.
of it. Yeah.
I wanted a Pomeranian. I wanted all that stuff. So guess what my mom did? Bought me a fucking Pomeranian when I was 15 and a half. I'm being serious.
You got a
What,
taste.
Mom?
You got a taste for it.
She just died when I turned 30.
What, your Pomeranian just died? What's the name?
She was 15 and a half. Her name was Percy. I
Well,
called her Percy.
Rest in peace, Percy.
But
RIP.
I'm saying, like, my parents have fucking did everything for me my whole life.
And that's good. I think that's again,
Supportive.
as something like as difficult in the industry
I
that
have
we're
such
in.
a good family that, like, I don't want to cry, but, like, I don't know what it's like to not have
And
what I
that's-
have.
That's why you're so loyal, and you have so much integrity.
But
because they've
I
stuck
feel
through
bad
with you.
because I feel like I don't treat my mom and dad good enough is what I should.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know, because I'm kind of am spoiled. Like, my whole life I was spoiled. I'll be honest. Like, the other day when I needed money, I'm like, Dad, I need 10,000. Who do you know that can just send you 10,000? I mean, like,
You're lucky. You're lucky.
it's not lucky. I think it's just like I have good parents.
Yeah. But like, you're blessed that they're also able to generate that money.
But I'm not trying to say this with making you guys think like, oh, my parents have all this stuff, because they don't. They're not like no Kardashian. But what I'm saying is, like, my parents, they believe in the end goal and they believe in me.
So they're willing to support you and make sacrifices to make
And
sure that you're
my dad
happy.
knows I sell
like-
sex.
like
My
you
dad
said.
knows I show pussy on the internet. And my dad told me, you know what he told me? You know, my dad moved to LA. You know, my dad was the biggest cocaine mover in LA in the 70s. You know, my dad was like the first person to even do that. You should bring my dad on this fucking podcast.
I fucking think we
He's
should.
actually in fucking LA, in Vegas right now in my house.
I think we should fucking bring in
Go see Dad.
Mr. Banks. It's not Mr.
Oh.
Banks, but we're gonna call him Mr. Banks for now.
His name is Stephen Jefferson.
Stephen Jefferson.
And he literally will tell you guys the truth. My dad, when he knew like what I was doing for money, he said, guess what? Do you. The last person I am is to fucking judge you. And my mom was the same way.
So is me? So you?
My mom was engaged to another man. He was out of town, and my dad bagged my mom at a fucking restaurant, fucked her the first night, and she never moved out.
There you go.
And my mom told me, she goes, don't believe it. You fucked the first night, you can get wiped. My mom never left.
There
And,
you go.
and when I
That's
tell
a
you, when
story.
my parents are apart, they FaceTime each other 24/7.
I actually agree
My
with
dad
that.
sleeps on the phone with my mom.
I actually, you know, like the fucking the first night, it'll be your wife. I actually do agree with that. Not like that happened to me, but if a girl
My
wants to have, if a
dad
girl
is
wants to
so
sleep with
in
you,
love with my mom.
if a girl wants to sleep on the first night, if she wants to sleep with you on the first night, that doesn't mean she's like, you know, they say a
Yeah.
slut or a hoe or whatever.
Oh no!
It means that she's
my
into
mom
you.
Was,
Yeah.
My mom was probably fast as fuck, which we know that, but she met my dad, and my dad literally bagged her and moved her in while her dude was still out of town, and that was before like cell phones, obviously. This was like 1980,
You
like
snooze, you
5. No, listen. My dad was like the richest guy like in my town.
Yeah.
Beaverton, Michigan. Google it. Beaverton, Michigan. My dad owned the Beaverton Tavern. It's like the biggest like burrito known place like in the world.
Love that.
So my mom moved in with my dad, and then her dude came home and he was like, hi, where's my fiance? And my dad was like, oh, she with me now.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So I ended up going to high school and school with the guy she left, new kid with the new girl. So our whole life, he used to be like, oh, you're supposed to be my sister. I'm like, how? We have separate fucking dads. And it was like a whole like competition.
But now they're like been together forever, so like it worked out like perfectly how it
when
should.
I tell you right now, like what you're doing, my dad would be blowing my mom up. Where you at? What are you doing? Still, 36 years. Obsessed.
Love that. I love that. And that will be you soon.
I'm psycho.
Oh,
I need you to
okay.
put your phone on 24/7. I need to know what the
You need
fuck.
the location.
Danny, I have a question. So this podcast is mainly, you know, the audience is typically young men, right? And a lot of them are interested in money. Some of them might have money. They might be, you know, coming up and making money. What's your biggest tip as a woman, you know, pretty high status to
Tip for the
to
men
these
or the
guys?
women?
I think
to these guys that are coming
I
up?
think there's women on this.
starting to
There'll be
make-
women. There'll be women too.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm targeting this to the guys that are starting
Okay.
to make money.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
this is
There's-
feminism
yeah,
again
yeah,
coming
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Like we
don't-
want
biggest
girls
piece
to tell
of
the
advice.
guys.
Don't change for what you see online. Like live for like what you believe in deep down inside. Because first off, I'm not like very holy and none of that weird shit.
Can you give us a message to the
Okay, so anyways, so if you're a man trying to date me, I would say this. Is that the message we're looking for?
Yeah.
This is so funny. Like, so the message was, what would your advice be to young entrepreneurs? And they went, if you're a man trying to date me, should we just switch it to that? This is a dating show.
I'm banned from all the dating apps, so give me a platform, please.
Start like a new dating.
The man behind the camera is taken, so shit.
Hey.
Okay, so here's the thing. Be your motherfucking self. Actually, don't lie till you can't lie no more, because I love liars, and you just gotta keep lying.
Fake it till you make it?
Keep the ruse up.
Yes.
Fake it till you make it?
You have to fake it till you make it. Listen,
Fake it till
babe.
you have to keep faking it.
Show me fake bank statements. Show me all that shit, but just put the shit in my account. I don't care where it came from. I don't give a fuck it's from your auntie, your grandma, your mama. I don't care. Deposit the money. Make me happy. And we keep it rolling. I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
Danny,
I'm joking.
No, she is joking, but she's actually, there was kind of a really good point. No, but like, there was kind of a really good business message there with Monks that was all about being yourself.
Are you happy? Am I your favorite podcast so far?
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Okay, we'll see if you're on my favorite podcast so far. This is the last question. Okay.
If you don't post this, I swear to God, I'll burn this whole table down. Babe, will you let me burn?
Glass.
Look at him. I can't see your eyes.
Can you leave the cameraman alone?
Why?
Just leave him alone.
So you can't just get what you like? I always get what I want.
So, Danny, you've done your businesses, okay? We've got Kim Kardashian, she's going to be your influencer. We've got Howie's going to be the marketer.
Kylie.
No, we have.
I'll never leave Howie. That's the one.
Yeah, you never need Harvey. We've got Howie. We've got Kris Jenner as a business partner. We have one more position, okay? So you've done your businesses.
My dad.
I've not asked the question.
Oh.
You've done your businesses.
Well, my dad. He's the last person.
Yeah, I haven't asked the question. You've done all your businesses, okay? You've done a great job.
We're talking, 20, 30 years.
20, 30 years from now, okay?
My dad's going to be alive still. My dad.
So, how old would he be?
Doesn't matter. I don't do that.
You're going to drop it to your dad. So, basically, the question is, who's your dream CEO? Who's going to run the business? You're going to step away. So
can I be honest? My brother's firstborn, Braxton.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it to my family.
So essentially, like, it is your dad because it's a bloodline. So you're big into bloodlines. You think
I want my dad, my brother is a fucking. Do you know what my brother does for a living, real quick?
No, I don't.
Can you please add this on here?
Yeah.
Which is fucking dope. He builds scaffolds. He's a fucking foreman. Do you know what a scaffold is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like the metal outside houses.
Use it to like climb.
Okay, so do you know what a building of 75 fucking stories?
I'm aware of one.
My brother is the person that builds those and climbs them. My brother's a foreman.
He's a G.
He's a good person. And guess what?
And you trust him to look after your businesses?
No, I trust him to do the work.
He'll do the work. And you think...
Okay, my dad will do the business.
Your dad will do the business, but because your dad's doing the business, your brother will be involved.
My dad was not in that business. My dad was in the real business.
Dad will be the
No, it's not
My
sex
dad sold drugs.
No, it's not sex business. It's not sex business.
My dad
any
sold
business.
drugs.
I know you did. Your dad
sold
drugs.
My dad will tell you the stories.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on.
You guys know that my dad used to fucking sell like Johnny Depp and them drugs, and like in the fucking LA, he used to drive up and down like when
we're gonna get what's his name again?
Why don't you guys?
Stefan.
I don't want to get your dad arrested.
He can.
You can. He's done it.
It's over. What's that called? It's called like something about
Double Jeopardy.
Like, yeah, you can. I love that movie, by the way. Double Jeopardy is a good ass movie.
It's a good movie.
You ain't what you American?
Yeah, I know his shit. I know my shit.
So everyone at home, Danny, is probably wondering, like everybody's here to learn about money. Everybody's wondering, how much money have you made? Now, to make it easier for you, because we know you buy things, you might get confused.
So
what is your biggest month?
I've been on OnlyFans since 2018 of November. So
OG.
I've actually only grossed 3.7 million.
Only. Makes you a millionaire.
Multi.
What does it feel like?
That's only one source, though, babe.
You've got a lot of sources. We know your sources.
What was your top month?
117,000.
In 1 month.
It was in 2020
In
with
1 month.
Jimmy Smacks. When I was with Jimmy Smacks, that was my best friend, and we did a lot of content together. So after that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not no liar ass bitch. You can look up my shit, bitch. I'm not no freak ass hoe. Period.
Oh, no, he did.
But
Yeah,
so
we're feminists.
We're feminists.
I took a lot of my money and I invested into real estate. So what I did do smart is I bought a house in Vegas. I built it and I designed it. Thank you. And then I got 2 in Miami. So long story short, I'm flipping 2 houses right now. I'm making $2 million off 2 houses, and it's fine.
And do you know what? Like, that's a very interesting thing that we spoke about on Wi-Fi Money. Is that you've made the Wi-Fi money online, OnlyFans, whatever, but you've gone back to brick and mortar, which is interesting. Like, you've gone back to the traditional way of making investments.
So I did it when I had the money. So everyone's like, "Oh, you better do something with your money while you have it. You're gonna go broke."
Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that?
Just people on the internet. So I laughed, but I got my dad, who is my dad was like laughing. He's like, "Okay, like you don't think I have parents behind me who show me where to put my money?"
100%. Because you're a family woman. You're a family woman.
My parents are the smartest people I've met in my entire life.
And
my dad showed me where to put it and what to do and what the fuck is not to do. I got IRA accounts. I got all type of shit. Fucking retirement. Stocks.
Danny's got her shit together. And you know what? It's all there's a lot of thanks to her family.
But here's the thing. I don't do
reflects in
this
our
to
morals.
get me a man because apparently the men that might like me that I want, I'm too intimidating. So I gotta look broke as fuck to attract them.
That's an ego thing. That's an ego thing.
Yeah.
That's that ego thing right there. If there's any
Of
guys,
them, not me.
if there's guys listening right now and they see Danny and they think,
Bro,
I've got money.
If you
ask
can
Howie.
take the
Ask
ego
Howie,
hit.
my best friend / brother, he'll tell you right now. Every guy that ever tried to date me will be like, "Oh, she's too intimidating. She has too much. I can't do that." First off, I never asked you for money. Number one. Number two, why would you not be turned on by a girl who knows what to do with her fucking money?
I love that.
Because that means that
Would
you
you-
don't know what to do with yours.
So would you date somebody who makes a lot less than you?
Yes, but I'm not gonna date someone that is intimidated by me because
Yeah.
that means that they
If they're
respected.
don't
They're
know what the fuck is going on.
yeah, but you're not
insecure
gonna respect
about
them.
not
You're not
having
gonna
as
respect
much.
them. You're not gonna respect
Because
them.
like I would rather listen, I've done the whole I teach you how to make money, I give you money, I've done the whole shebang. I'm not doing that no more. I'm 34 years old. Listen, I fucking gave men money. I believed in dreams. I believed in rap dreams, all that dumb pimp shit, all that. No, it's over. It's done. It's never happening again. But my thing is this. If you are intimidated by a woman that makes more than you, that means that you have no potential to make what I make because you feel like I'm a threat to you, and that is a problem.
Period.
Period. Fuck yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
That's a great way to finish the podcast because I couldn't agree
I'm gonna
more.
fall asleep on
I
the
couldn't
fucking
agree
table,
more.
not
I really-
because of you.
No, but am I not right?
No,
You're
but
the only thing keeping me
I
awake
honestly-
right
I
now.
Okay,
honestly-
guys, so let me do the closing, babe. The
Okay,
closing.
so Danny's gonna do the closing. And
Welcome to Wi-Fi Money, and this is your girl Danni Banks. And guess what? I'm here with the baddest of the number one of the number one, the people, the legendaries of the Wi-Fi podcast, and it's your girl Danni Banks. And you can follow me. You can follow me at It's Danni Banks on Instagram, and then guess what? Catch me at Surge
hell yeah,
Surge Company. Let's go.
let's go.
Search, baby.
Let's
Love you
search.
guys.
Let's
Cheers.
search.
Cheers.
Take care, everybody.